Hey everyone, Nina Ortega here, one-star diamond Beachbody coach, and today I'm going to be talking to you about organization. Okay, this is key in your business to give you peace of mind. You need to somehow be organized in your business, and the one tip I'm going to tell you is that you're going to get a lot of different information today. You got to take maybe one thing, maybe two things, and run with it. Okay. And I guess it would be great if I turned off Facebook, right? All those dings, that's part of organization. And so I'm gonna throw out a lot of information on how I keep organized and what I use, and the information that I've gotten from other leaders from Team Jerf and Team on Fire to keep organized. So let's go ahead and get started. This video is gonna be rather lengthy, but I promise you it's going to give you lots of different information, visual information on how to keep organized. It is very important that, again, that you do this. It is not, you may talk to people randomly here and there, but long term, this is going to be the foundation of your business, okay? First things first, you need a planner. And sorry about the red spot. I had a pen that inked. You need a planner, whether it's your passion planner or daily planner or your phone, right? You need something that is going to tell you what you're doing today and what kind of appointments you have, Zoom calls, scheduled calls with coaches, things like that. It's also going to be a time that you delegate and you schedule out the time that you're going to work on your power hour. You see Beachbody, the orange is when I go to teaching. The yellow right now for me is kind of like when I do Beachbody, for sure, like non-negotiable times. Okay, I mark that down so that whatever I'm doing, I stop and I focus on that and only that. This is how you break up your power hour time. Okay, so if you have 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at lunch, and maybe an hour at nighttime, that's really all you need to grow your business. But the key is to stick to your schedule. Okay, you got to stick to your schedule. I promise you, it is hard. I struggle with that too, but I'm getting better. So that is key number one. Number two is that you need to write a to-do list. Every single day, you should wake up and write a to-do list about what you need to do as far as your home life and as far as Beachbody life and maybe work life, okay? Write 3 columns, take a spiral, whatever it is, take a spiral, 2 columns, 1 column, and you need to write down the 3 most important tasks that you need to get done that day, maybe 2 or 3. Do not flood yourself with a whole long list of everything that you need to do. Do the most important things first and do the things that are going to drive your business forward. Those big, hairy, audacious goals of inviting people, do those things first, okay? Get those out of the way. The things that go on your list are those things that you need to do to move your business forward. Okay, the most important things. Now, the other system that I use is a binder system. It's a system that I got from Angel Farley, one of the leaders in Team Jerf, and I'm so appreciative of it. And I just kind of tweaked it a little bit, but really nothing major. She has it down pat, and I'm going to share it with you today. I pretty much got a binder that I carry around with me. I carry it to work so that when I clock into Beachbody land, this is what I do. I'm going to show you. So I have, this is my $1 million checklist that I have from, another training that we have. Here is my business activity tracker. Guys, if you're not using a business activity tracker, then you aren't working your business, okay? Yes, I may not have it filled in every single day, but I'm getting better at it. And the thing with this is that you can go back on Monday, see who you talk to on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday. I love this business activity tracker because it helps you do your power hour and the vital behaviors of inviting. You're liking and commenting, you're inviting people to the coaching opportunity, you're following up with people, you're connecting with your challenge members. That is key. And I know this is backwards, so I apologize. Again, it has another checklist. Are you working out, drinking your Shakeology? We're going to go through that in just a minute, okay? A little bit further in depth. So business activity tracker, no matter what tracker you use, if it's a power of 3s, is this one? If it's the one that Beachbody gives you, just use something. You need to keep track. And that's another way that your coach may be asking you, hey, how many people did you talk to this week? You know, I know that you're saying that you're not getting any challenge pack sales. Well, we're going to have to go back and see how many people you're actually talking to. Because if you think you talk to maybe 3 or 4 people or 10 people, it may be less than that. A lot of times it is. Next page that I have different things in here. And again, it is messy, but it works for me. Prospects from IG, I write there, from Instagram, sorry. I write their names down. That way, maybe I really liked what their account was about and I can go follow up with them, or maybe I left a comment. You want to keep track of your Instagram people as well so that you can nourish those relationships and build those relationships. Another thing that I keep in here are all my prospects. Anyone that I talk to that is interested in, you know, my challenge group, even if they don't purchase, even if they just message me, hey, tell me more about this, bam, I put them on my list and I write down what they want, okay? Another thing, I keep track of all my coaches that I have put into the sneak peek. And just a second, here we go. So all my coaches that I put into a sneak peek before for June, the month of June, I write down people's names. And sorry, they're not coaches, they're prospects. So I write down their names so that I can go follow up with them if I need to. Again, any kind of inviting that you do to your groups, you need to keep organized with that. And I'm going to show you. I have a section for my coaches as well. I created this. This is from Team Beachbody. I just put it in here because I wanted to see what they're using. There are ways to keep track of your coaches that come on board. You know, as soon as they sign, you can kind of make sure that you send them through the process and check off if you've done the process as well. Let's see. Sorry about that. That's hard to. Then I also use Angel Farley's new coach guide as well. And we're going to go over this as a little bit more once I show you my screen share and things like that. So this is a way for me to make sure that I've set up my coaches, and anytime I have a Zoom call with them, I make sure that I start writing notes down and kind of talk about what we've done. I also have a page for all my people that I've added into clean eating groups. You want to keep track of those people because when we close out groups, you need to make sure that they have a place, that you have them on a list, right? That you know where they're at. You need to be collecting their emails as well. And so that's another thing that is a totally different topic. But again, so I just have the stuff that's going on and then other personal development things in here. I have a separate binder for just personal development notes, like all the national wake up calls, all the trainings that I'm doing. I keep track in a large spiral. So that is one way. So you have your coach information, you have your prospect information, you have your groups information in here, and I carry this thing pretty much everywhere that I go. Next thing, let me show you my whiteboard. My whiteboard is a great visual that I use every single day. I probably need to even update this week because I haven't done that in a while. So let's talk. I did kind of branch out to 2. And I have a whiteboard, but no matter what you have, even if you have a ginormous one or a small one, these are the things that I like to see. I like to see the people that I've added to my sneak peek. That way I can just kind of check in with them during the week. If I don't have my list right in front of me, I can do that. These are my people that I've added to my challenge groups, and I put the date that they enroll with the challenge pack. That way I can go back and make sure, like, maybe give them a little warning before their next shipment of Shakeology comes out, like, hey, just want to let you know that your Shakeology is going to ship out. You know, you are also signed up for Beachbody On Demand. If you want to keep it, that's great. If you want to cancel, so just putting down the dates that they enroll. I also have people in my clean eating group. I like to see their name so that I know who to follow up with as well. Okay. Now, as you can see, I'm actually still kind of updating this, and I'm going to kind of go through each section. I know you don't really need to read the information. I have people coaching prospects. These are people that I think would make good coaches, or maybe that I want on my team, or new challenge members that I've talked to about coaching. Those are my coaching prospects. I have my kind of like my 10 in play. The 10 people this month that I need to follow up with that I think are going to probably most likely purchase a challenge pack, or I need to contact them about the specials. I have that. I have a focus on this week. What is it that I need to do this week? This week to my projects. I may have 2 or 3 projects that I just need to get done this week. I have another one that is this month, and as things are coming along, you add to it and then you erase. Sometimes the project you add to it isn't as important as you think it is. Then I have my coaches here that I'm trying to work with to see who are the ones that really want to push forward and do the trainings, so that I make sure that I see their names every day, and I know that those are the ones that are working with me, that are ones that are pushing. I'm not going to drag along people that don't want it. I'm going to work with the ones that do want it. And then I have a big project, like, could be done in the next month, next year, just ideas that I have, maybe that I want to take care of, and I have that. Then I have a weekly schedule, and I've been trying to play around with my schedule. That's why it's not all filled up. So, Sunday I want to plan my weekly posts or things like that, sit down and plan. Monday, do follow-ups, and we have our team call. Tuesday is kind of like Team Tuesday. I'm willing to do coach calls that day. Just kind of connect with my team. Wednesday, I wanted to start working on a website. So those kinds of things. So just kind of focus your day around, your schedule. That is how you use a whiteboard. Other people I know will probably add, like if you have tips on how you're using your whiteboard, add to it and just comment below. That way we can get those tips, because really the whiteboard is what works best for you. I do like to focus on my challenge members for the first 30 days. If they're not giving me anything, then I move on. You can only do so much. The next thing that I want to show you real quick is I just recently created a content calendar, and I will show you all these documents. I need to make sure. Okay. Also, phone. Before I show you my Google Drive and content calendar information, your phone is also your best friend. You are going to be smart, right? Work smarter, not harder, about your posts. Save things that have worked for you. When you post about your challenge group, save all that wording in your phone so that you can copy and paste. The next time you post about a challenge group, of course, you'll tweak it. I know for iPhone, we have a notes section. Use that. For Android, there's different apps as well. Another app that I'm going to let you know about is Evernote. I love Evernote because think of it as your binder, but online. Okay, it has notebooks that you can separate. You can save content in there. It allows you to work kind of like Google Drive as well. So you're going to have to kind of pick what route do you want to go to. Do you want the notes tab? Do you want to work only on Evernote and save everything to Evernote? Or do you want to go to Google Drive and save everything on Google Drive? It's really up to you, but you need to pick one thing that you're going to stick with and just use it. I have all my information in there as far as my coach ID, links to my website, links to 21 Day Fix Challenge Pack with my coach ID ready to go. I have my scripts ready to go. When people are saying, yes, I want to enroll, well, I have my script ready to go on what's the process next. You need to get organized as far as that, because whatever people are asking you the most is what you need to be saving in your phone. That way you can just, spit out the answer and you're not typing this long thing out every single time you talk to people. Okay, Evernote is free and it's amazing to use. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you some other information. And I'm going to be giving you all this information. Here's the deal. I don't think y'all can edit this link, but I am going to share my binder system docs folder. And what you do is you click on the link and you copy it. Okay, please don't edit anything that's in here. This is all the way I like it. You just copy the document. If you click on it, you should be able to download it. download it yourself and copy it, okay? And save those things to your Gmail drive. And if you don't have Gmail, Google, you need to get one. That's really the best way to go. So let's go to the binder system documents. I have all kinds of things that I've collected. Business activity tracker. Let's take a look at this. This is from Team Beachbody. They tell you exactly what you need to be doing every single day. These links right here below, people, like, they send you to overcoming objections. They send you to the drafts that you need. Now, let's see if it goes back. What am I doing wrong? Oh, right here. So, I have, prospects, like if I add them to my clean eating group, I make this sheet here. Coach follow-up tracker. I wanted to show you, this is my copy of what I showed you in my binder, the copy of No Matter What tracker. This is also important as well. And again, I'm going to be sharing this information with y'all so that you all can get organized. And I know we're going to talk about this again, but just so you know, here's a Power Hour checklist. This is all about organization and keeping track of your business. Here is a content calendar that I created based on a training that I was in. Feel free to use it. I hope it helps you. If you have a big project that you want to do, maybe a certain day, work on, post about it. Instagram, it talks about planning your 3 posts ahead and then pushing them to Facebook. Maybe make it a theme, okay? Challenge, like already pre-schedule your challengers posts. Coaching page, pre-schedule your coaching page tip if you need to. Kind of think about what it is that you need to pre-schedule. If you do blogging, what topic are you going to cover that one day? You're not going to do 5 different topics in that one day. Periscope, participate in a Periscope, or Scope Daily if you are into Periscope. This is just about, and no, you do not have to do every single thing on here. Please focus on 1 or 2 platforms, mainly Instagram and Facebook, because that's really where you can find a lot of people. Of course, there are other people that are maybe using blogs. By all means, you use what you want to use and what's best for you, okay? From here, I have another template called the Power of Threes right here. And this is a great business activity tracker. If you just talk to 3 people a day about the coaching opportunity, make new friends, that kind of thing, Shakeology, personal development, excuse me. And, like I said, it is all in here. Use what you want and take what you need from that. Here is Angel Farley's new coach tracker system that she did, which is amazing. And, you can definitely use this to talk about the steps that you need to do to get your coaches on board, and then the steps that you take next, right after you talk with them. So that is there for us to use as well. And I will be sharing this link as well in the post, okay? Lastly, trying to think. I think that's pretty much it. Goodness, I felt like I was going to share something else. But the main thing is, you got to keep track of your clients and who you're talking to. Screenshot people. If you need to come back and then write down their name, you can definitely do that. Guys, pre-schedule your Zoom calls with your team. Whatever day the team calls are, don't wait for the leaders or your upline to say, hey, who's coming on? Who's coming on? Is anyone coming on? Just schedule it and make an alarm go off. That is, your responsibility to make sure that you're keeping track of your business and organizing your time based around that. And I really just, again, want to encourage you to use your phone so that you can copy and paste scripts as well, and be fast about your organization and keep organized. The beauty of this business is that you can walk around with everything, if you wanted to, on your phone or in a binder, okay? So you have $1 million business that you can build with a binder. That's crazy. If you have any questions, I hope this video helped. If you have any questions to clarify, please post below and I will be happy to help you. And any of the other leaders, if you want to add any other tips, as always, feel free to post about that as well. I'm going to go ahead and stop screen sharing and we'll talk to y'all soon.